Welcome as we mark this second week of Advent with our theme of love. I'm Father Marcel Martel, serving as pastor in Henniker, Hillsborough, and the surrounding communities. And our biblical readings tell us that the Lord God has sent me to bring glad tidings to the poor. Lots of ways in which glad tidings are brought to the poor. Mother Teresa told us, love everybody, whoever's near you, because if someone is not loved, they're poor. And so bring glad tidings to them by loving them. And how do you do that? I had a pastor who would affirm me publicly and privately, and it would just surprise me. And he's inspired me to make an effort day after day to try to offer words of encouragement and of affirmation. Hey, you're a good man, you're a good woman, you're a great kid. Jesus affirmed his disciples and people he met along the way all the time. Sometimes I get really busy with stuff, and then I put on the brakes when I realize I'm not giving any time to people. I decide I got a schedule, I got to meet with, I got to call up someone and just spend time with them to let them know that they're worth my spending some time with. Jesus did it all the time. He spent time with people. He wasn't stuck behind a desk. He wasn't spending all his time just at home. He was on his feet and making a point of connecting with people in a personal kind of way. We all like to receive gifts, and people are just so good in giving gifts to me all the time. Love to get a homemade soup that someone has just made. Sometimes it's a bottle of wine that someone drops off. And it inspires me to do as much for others, to pick up the tab when we go out to eat, to send somebody a Dunkin' Donut card just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you, I think the world of you. Jesus, he had taken time to provide all the wine that a couple would need at their wedding reception. And Jesus saw to it that there was much to eat for all of those who gathered around to hear him speak. Another way of expressing our love is to serve, to roll up our sleeves. Again, I see people doing it all the time. There are folks who will roll up their sleeves in order to get involved in doing some planning, doing some setting things up. Someone recently helped us out with our sound system. Another's been putting together our live streaming equipment. It inspires me to say I'm going to take some time to go visit the homebound. I'll review some of these budget proposals. I'm going to make myself available to go help somebody out at their house. Jesus was willing to go to anyone's home, to go and pray with them, and to pray for healing, and to care for people in practical kinds of ways. He even got down on his hands and knees to wash his disciples' feet. So, affirming people, taking time to be with people, giving gifts, being of service. Let's top it off with signs of affection, because it's what Jesus did with all kinds of folks all the time. And it's the way to bring glad tidings to the poor, is by showing them in the most practical of ways that they are tremendously loved by us. And we're signs of what God is doing to show his love for us each day.